So for today, we're going to be looking at the Bushido set for the Warlocks. If you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and the shader video. They're both right here, you guys can check it out. And we've already done the Hunter and Titan video. Definitely check them out because I do think some of those sets are amazing. No different for the Warlocks. You guys got some amazing sets as well. But if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Remember that the Discord is up. So if you want to join, definitely join. The invite is in the description and hopefully in the comments, but if not, it will always be in the description. So definitely join so that way you guys can showcase some of the sets that you've made, and then after a while we could probably either make a clan. The potential for this Discord is like crazy, so definitely join. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the first set, ancestral cover for the helmet, plague breaker gloves, the Bushido robes, swarmers, and then Iron Foreigner bond. So interestingly enough, I just changed this to the ancestral cover, but originally I actually had this one here. Now the reason I really like this one with it, the only reason I switched it to the ancestral is because the glow. Almost everything here has a glow except the bond, which, if I'm being quite honest, you could put the bond that actually has a glow if you really wanted to. I would say something like this would be really cool. Yeah, that looks really cool. So if you really wanted to, you could do that, or you could just leave it as is. I will most likely just switch it back to this one just because it does look way better. It's the length, the height of this helmet goes really well with the chest piece. But this one looks really cool. Reason why I went with plague breaker gloves is because, again, there's a small glow right there, and also this is a mix of traditional with like contemporary armor, which is why I was like, okay, this doesn't look that bad at all. So the reason I went with swarmers is because this, I think I've mentioned this in the swarmers video if I did make one, but this very much gives me much more of a like Japanese monk vibe, which is why I went with it, because I know it was going to go pretty well with it, and I think it looks really cool. Shipwright's Finder is what we went with for the shadering, just because I really like the fact that the glow pops like crazy. But you could also do something like this, or this one, which I think looks fucking menacing as fuck. And then from there, I would actually put the this one back in because of the glow. Again, that glow cannot be underestimated, bro. It looks so cool with it, which again, I kind of have to put it on with it. Again, there's just so many things you could do with this. That's why I really like this chest piece, because it does look really cool. Yeah, it looks super cool, bro. So let me know what you guys think about this set. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing Speaker's Sight, the base ornament, Iron Samiki robes, ancestral gloves, and then the Bushido boots and Bushido bond. Shader, Fireside Within. This is a set that I think I've made in the past before with the Speaker's Sight when it first came out. I think this set still fucks hard, bro. So when it comes to shadering, you can really do a lot of things here. You don't have to be just Fireside Within, or Fireside Within, I should say. That being said, I mean, shader is like the least of my worries here. I think this looks really cool, actually. The one piece I would actually switch out would probably be the Bushido bond, if I'm being honest. It doesn't hit the same as the other ones in my opinion. Specifically, where are you? Do I have you unlocked? Actually, I don't. So this one, yeah, it just looks way better. But I do think the boots are really good. Obviously, it's a very Japanese vibes, but you can also do the Bushido boots if you really wanted to, or arms, I should say. Do something like that, and then definitely switch out the bond for the for this one. You could do something like this. The only reason I didn't like it is because it doesn't really go with the vibe of this a lot, which is why I was like, nah, the ancestral gloves would be way better, which does look really good. So yeah, Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Bushido cowl, which is the helmet, sun bracers with the Eyes of Mercury, ancestral robes, royal protector boots, and then the Triceratops bond. This one surprised me, bro. So yeah, Bushido cowl with the Eyes of Mercury and necrostatic for the shadering. This one's fucking cool. The thing I would probably switch out would probably be the boots. You could definitely switch out the boots for the Bushido set. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, that looks way better. The only reason I went with the Royal Protector is because I like the fact that the Royal Protector has the boots, which is one color, and then the pants with just one color, which is why I kind of fuck with it heavily. But this set looks really good. Like genuinely, like actually surprised me how good it was, because I was searching for a shader that goes well with the Eyes of Mercury. In the past, I have used like stuff like this, especially not Nice Chill, First Frost. First Frost is such a good shader for it. But I was like, I feel like I always use First Frost when I use Eyes of Mercury, which is why I was like, I don't want to do that right now. And I was like going through it, and Necrostatic surprised the shit out of me because it's very, very close. I would say it's almost a 1-to-1, but this is much more of like a blue or a blue cyan, not cyan. No, yeah, kind of is like a cyan, and this is much more green. So like it is not a 1-to-1, but it feels like a 1-to-1. So that was like where I was like, I don't really care. So this one I want to say is my favorite because it's very Japanese vibes. Honestly, the arms are the only ones where it's like, yeah, that's definitely not Japanese vibe, bro. That's like, if you know, then it's Egyptian, but if you don't know, then it's just not. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one. And then last but not least, we have the Verity's Brow with the Tactic Hive ornament, the Bushido gloves, Gunsmith Devotion robes, Legacy Oath boots, and then the Prefectus Bond. So yeah, this is definitely like a juggernaut tactical set, which looks really, really cool. Coronal Bloom for the shadering, just because I feel like the red just goes really well here. And yeah, dog, I think these arms go really good with the Gunsmith Devotion robes. Now I know people are gonna be like, well, the Gunsmith Devotion robes are not available in game, like not at all. Like this is from a raid that's not available in game anymore. So like the best thing you could do would probably just switch out the chest piece for the Deep Explorer vestments, which looks really cool actually. But at that point, I would definitely switch out the boots for something else, because you can clearly see the electrical pieces and whatnot, which is not what I want. That's part of the arc light stuff, which is not bad actually, but I want a little bit more red in there, so I would definitely switch it out for maybe, nope, I don't like the off color there. Straps would probably be the better choice, just because straps would give off the tactical vibe a little bit more. Probably this one actually. Yeah. So if you don't have the chest piece, this is a good combo here. Deep Explorer vest is still here specifically because it's in the dungeon duality, if I remember correctly. Thunderhead is still available because it's from Neptune. So if you did want to do that, you could, but I definitely like this combo a little bit better personally. I just think it looks way better. So Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making your sets as well. Now that the Bushido set is done, we're going to be looking at, let me see real quick, Bushido set. So Ion Renewal will be the last set we're going to be looking at in the older style, specifically when we review, oh wait, hold on. The Ion stuff and the twofold stuff. Yeah, Trial stuff is going to be next. And then after that, it's going to be the Ion stuff, or Ion stuff will probably be first. Actually, no, that'll be last because this armor set is pretty terrible and for all the classes. So Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun. Remember, join the Discord if you want to join. Other than that, be safe. I'll see you guys later.